What's up, everybody? Blaze Jedi here, and welcome back to another episode of Ace Combat 7 Skies Restored. Let's dive on in.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Alright, it's time for my favorite part. It's aircraft selection time. And today, we are going to be taking out the F-85B from Call of Duty. I want to say Advanced Warfare. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. We are rocking with the Quams, because I know this is mostly an air-to-air mission. We are set up. I've actually set up this aircraft before. It has our standard, despite how weird that all looks. And we're gonna go with this really cool kind of default blue skin it has. So without further ado, let's dive on right into the mission.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendly?
I wonder if he was, expecting Sol.
Warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Alright, let's do this. I have a love-hate relationship with this mission.
The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Williams processed the unknowns, caught in your cams to identify
Whoa.
friend or foe.
I had a lockup there.
Faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target
Affirmative.
before you fire.
Come on, this is a Stovall aircraft. Oh, that's a building! Oh, that's a building! God damn it.
Strider 1 is down.
I'm gonna take that on the chin. That was my fault. 100% my fault. User error. User error. Okay. Let's not slam into an aircraft.
The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Alright, so, again, as I was saying, I have a love-hate relationship with this mission. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
I have mixed feelings about it.
Identify your target before you fire.
And I don't think it's a bad mission necessarily. I just think I think the mechanic could have been done a little better.
Heliport is uneventful. ID'd as Osean forces.
And I feel like the identification of enemies is a little inconsistent. So, of course, as you guys know, I live stream these recordings over on Twitch. Link in the description below. Me and Gadfly were talking about starting up a Space Engineer series. Well, you know, me starting up the Space Engineer series. I'm discussing how long it takes to record some of these episodes versus what makes it to film, or like, you know, what makes it to post. I'm tired, chat. It's been a long day.
Escort mission will determine how the war ends, what the world will look like afterwards.
Uh-oh, is that gonna miss?
Understood.
No. Okay, cool. And we're just discussing, like, because I say, you know, for Carrier Command, if you guys have watched the Carrier Command series on the channel, it can be 2 hours of footage and it gets cut up to 16 minutes. So Gadfly says, I don't know, because that seems cutting 2 hours into 15 minutes will lose a lot. You lose a lot, but what you really lose is a lot of the fluff. There's a lot, especially in a game like Space Engineers, there's a lot of not working cockpit, by the way. But it is a cool view, unless you look left and right. That's kind of cool.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambush.
But no, yeah, so like what you lose is like me walking around. If I'm doing excessive drilling, a lot of that will get cut out. I'll probably leave like me engineering things on. I don't know. It's something to figure out. What I'd have to do is record a test episode one day and kind of see where the editing would be. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. I should be free this weekend, so we'll find out. A lot of allies. I know those boats are always hostile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Target is eliminated. Wait, the General managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
I love that they still show up as red.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
Find out if it's the enemy.
Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails.
You know what I've seen happen to other people that's never happened to me in this game? I have never been killed by a tank. I have seen other people do it by accident. I have seen other people get it to work on purpose. With even on Ace, with all the like different mods I have to make the enemies a little smarter or harder to kill, I've never have been killed.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
By a tank.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you, we got out of paying that toll.
Oh, come on. Getfleet says there's a carrier dual mission on nuclear option now. That's cool. Is that a workshop mission or is that built into the game? Because the one that's built into the game isn't a carrier versus carrier mission. I'm down to record a new nuclear option video. That... Okay, that took a lot of damage. Also, if you guys look at the nozzles, when they're... I know it's hard to see because they're dark, but when they're lit up, this is a vector thrust aircraft, which I think is pretty cool. Which also means that, if I drop my speed low enough here... Whee! Oh yeah, also, because this is like a Stovall aircraft, or Stovey, however you want to pronounce it. It is incredibly maneuverable at low speed.
The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Rouge Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from the legendary...
Oh, here's something cool I discovered earlier.
To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy.
It splashes the cockpit. How awesome is that?
General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. Protect the General's vehicle! Be his shield!
I've got a message from the General. The radical officers will be held responsible for the burning of...
Okay, so I think picking the blue paint wasn't a smart choice for this mission. Or it could just be so dark in this mission that it's actually not my fault. But it definitely feels like my fault. I thought that was the tank that just hit me. It's the goddamn AA gun. I was like, ooh, I finally got killed by the tank. No, I did not.
Strider 1, missile away.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
It oddly feels like a badge of honor to have that happen. As stupid as it sounds.
Target is in machine gun range. Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263.
Pretty sure these... Oh, those are the good guys.
Niner Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
I got all gun-ho there for a second and was like, wait a minute.
Let's get over there. The General is speaking with the commander.
OC forces at landfill number 7. This is a U.S. power system within the Norwegian military.
Sad. Even the news is nothing but Civil War talk.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
Damn boats.
News. I know what's going on down below.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
So this thing also carries 10 flares, which is real nice. Said there was an AH-64, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is.
The attack was an unintentional mistake.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Gotta identify these aircraft, too.
It's not the drones that are faulty. It's this whole Charlie Foxtrot.
Don't feel like getting slapped by a missile today. Apparently I identified somebody else.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Whoa!
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. Even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
That rocket was real close to my head.
Conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation.
Come on.
The Erusian government has defeated these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Ocean as rebels.
Even in a time of war, that was a mistake.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
So, we're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin.
I feel like I'm using too many flares.
ISF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used that to assassinate Harling and place the blame on an enemy pilot. Yet the question remains, why?
Oh, hey look, there's the ace. And there goes the ace. Oh, damn it, clouds.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
I really do like this aircraft. Like, when I think the future of aircraft, it's kind of like this, like a mixed multi-role, mixed-use multi-role, something small, compact. Like, this could fit on a carrier very easily. It looks like it's hard to tell when I look straight down, but it looks like about the size of what like an F-35 would be, or is rather.
Military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
The drones aren't receiving my orders.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
See, the problem is, well, I have to care about like what's shooting at me. The AI doesn't give a shit. The AI just shoots. So while the LRSSG is following, you know, its PID and whatnot, operational protocol.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
Our squadron serves General Lamar, and we're acting based on our patriotic duty.
We've reached the industrial zone.
Jesus. That looks like a drone.
The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
It's Erusian military.
Oh shit, there's another one there.
The scoundrels who call us rebels.
ID is OC.
I was gonna say, that shouldn't hit me, right?
How'd you last long, Caster? You've reached and we're here to help. Gladly waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. The rear to the
That thing
others.
launched 2 missiles at me.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe Western drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives
Alright.
like myself
Aim my nose down here.
gain control.
Pretty sure these are bad guys.
We'll be able to move towards sighting their troops as opposed to right away.
Cool.
We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the troops.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Oh, checkpoint.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Okay, in the moonlight, this thing's pretty slick.
This is the Erusian News Network reporting live.
It's kind of got like that F-35 mouth.
Here. I've had just about enough of this place.
I'm just not sure. Are forward swept wings even useful in modern jet design? Like the Su-47 was the test bed for that, right? And we haven't really seen any forward swept wings.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane
Yeah,
is
you know what I'm
carrying
talking about.
civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer.
I just punched my mic. Sorry, everybody.
Prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa.
It actually says, didn't it explode during test flight? Did it
Stop lying
explode?
about carrying civilians.
I don't know too much about the history of the Su-47. I know it was super maneuverable at low speeds. I know it could carry a decent amount of payload. I don't know if it exploded.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I know a F-15 exploded during a weapons test once. Or rather, I'd like a test flight. It's not funny, like, you know.
I'm sure I don't need to remind
Rest in
you,
peace to the
but
test
do not
pilot,
attack
but
the civilian liaison.
one of those, I know that happened. Excuse me.
The EASA liaison plane. They engage in
Hey guys, look, we're flying formation. Hey guys. Oh, I thought that said nut. It says NJT. Oh, uh-oh.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane. Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Then I'm shooting him down.
Target is in machine gun range.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
For the F-15 incident, yeah, the,
Strider 1 has killed a man.
one of the, I keep wanting to call it a rear stabilizer. One of the, tail fins, I guess would be the technical term. It's been a while since I brushed up on my, aeronautical
Aim
terms.
carefully.
But essentially one of the fins disintegrated and apparently took the whole aircraft with it.
No good. Find the enemy.
Which is insane, by the way. Like,
Been destroyed. Well done.
and then 10 years later, they ended up testing the same system again, and
Nice kill.
it worked out.
Good work. All hostile aircraft.
I wonder, I would love to do a research project on all the... Uh-oh.
The escort fighter is
escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS.
I actually would love to do a video on
Break off now.
aircraft incidents and be like, you know, just kind of to, first of all, to honor the pilots who have lost their lives in the pursuit of pushing technology and pushing the human body to its limits, but also just because I think a lot of people tend to forget the steps it takes to get to where we are in technology today. And I would love to do a piece on, like, hey, like, it's not always easy. And I'd avoid big ones. Like, I mean, like, obviously, you know, you think of big aeronautical explosions, the Concorde, Challenger, things like that.
Something like that. Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Gadfleet says, this wing configuration is literally impossible without a flying computer. Oh, for this aircraft? Yeah, but Advanced Warfare is set in, what, 2040 something?
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
Ooh. Why are there so many? I don't remember there being so many. I never heard that dialogue before. That must be part of this guy's restores mod. Restoring that dialogue. This guy's restored. Get it. Get it, chat.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy on your back.
I thought it was funny. Oh, that was a good hit.
5 bandits remaining.
Woo! That missile came up in kissing distance. Oh, I'm out of flares! If you guys, if you're watching this and are wondering how I am holding my target lock as well as using my thrusters and shooting missiles, I have my middle finger on, so I play on an Xbox controller. I have my middle finger on the trigger, so I have my boosters engaged. I have my index finger kind of flat against the Y button, so this way, or triangle if you play on PlayStation, or so this way I can stay locked on. And then my thumb is on my A button, so this way it will it'll show.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. Missile away.
Oh, that was beautiful.
1 bandit to go.
I was like, why can't I hide G? And then I look at my speed, and I'm like, oh, it's because I'm going
Strider 1, that's what I like
at
to
a
see.
snail's pace.
Another story to tell my boy.
Cool.
Would you look at that? My scope is clear of all rogue unmanned aircraft. All hostiles have been
I think if you
eliminated.
play the vanilla game, it tags this C1 as like a enemy, but you're not allowed to shoot it down.
Allied aircraft moving in to continue the escort. Let's leave the rest of them.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
I feel like a Chinook would detonate.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Crazy. All right, party people. So we did get the S rank. I think that brings us up to an S rank almost every mission. I think there's 2 I missed. But that's going to do it today. So as always, guys, if you have aircraft recommendations, leave them down in the comments below. And if you think I should look into some of the like experimental aircraft incidents and maybe do a series on it using planes from Ace Combat, let me know. I think it'd be a good idea. But until later, everybody, have a great one. Stay safe, fly safe, and I'll see ya in the next one. Later, party people.